hear what they say. Hour ago, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo!
Welcome, everyone, to Escape to Reality podcast with Justine.
In Geneva. Hello, friends. We're here talking 90 Day today. Man. Mike's mom is a special.
They're the best
special
part of the
breed.
show for me.
I gotta agree.
Who would have thought?
It's a fascinating dynamic between Mike and his mother. Very weird energy there.
And Natalie is
And
batshit
Natalie's
crazy.
nuts. The mom with her scarves, and then she like wears a scarf to like prove a point. I mean, it was hilarious.
It's like her head pops off that old wives' tale. Did
That, oh god.
does she sew them?
She must, right? Like, who does
trying
that
to
as you're
hawk
walking
'em?
out the house? Here, Natalie, pick a scarf. Be like, no, thank you. I don't want your
Natalie, I
rejects.
told my mom what a bitch you are. She told me not to talk to you anymore. Who talks like that when they're that old? And then she
I
has a
told my
backpack on,
mommy.
double strap.
I love a backpack, as I've said many times. Backpack makes you
I
feel
do
like you're
too.
going on an adventure.
It
Every
does.
time I put on a backpack, I feel like a kid.
You can't not, yeah.
Yeah,
And when
pretty
you're a
useful.
kid, these kids don't understand the strife we had.
Oh,
Our textbooks
shit.
our backs would break.
Do you remember? Oh my God. I would just like to point out we're officially those people who are now going to yell at our kids about things of our youth.
All in my
but couldn't
clarinet
agree
around.
more. Your freaking back. You'd have like, you remember, like we would have period like 2, 4, 6 days, 1, 3, 5,
Oh.
and like on certain days you'd be like, oh fuck it, it's a 1, 3, 5 day, my back's gonna fall off. It's crazy.
And you spend a
Ridiculous.
fortune. I'm sure
Oh,
they're
yeah.
probably still making kids pay a lot of money.
Oh,
Do high school
100%.
kids have books, you think, or is it all
Oh,
electronic?
It's probably all electronic. I think it's all on an iPad or something.
Wow. What a
Crazy.
racket. Even if nobody else used iPads, they would have such a good business just with work and school and
Yeah,
Verizon stands.
right. 100%. Oh, all right, we're all over the place. First, did want to shout out well, two things.
Oh.
We did, if you watch TLC and you watch Extreme Sisters, check out our interview with Christina and Jess from Extreme Sisters. It was fascinating. We had a great
Okay.
time with them. Yes.
They were nice right after separately. Maybe they got into a fight and they don't want to deal with us, or I don't know.
You may
I
be
don't
onto
think we
something.
insulted them,
No, we didn't insult them, but I think that their relationship is in a fraught state.
which sucks. I hope the TV
Which
show
is
doesn't
sad.
fuck their relation.
I know.
And that's why that little Johnny Rocket's is his name John? He's got kind of dark eyes, dark energy coming through the eyes
You love the
compared to
dark eyes.
compared to Jessica's ex-husband has happy eyes.
Yes, yes,
When you
yes.
compare
yes.
the two,
Yeah,
we'll get into it on our
we'll get into
Extreme
it.
Sisters. But if you're not
We're
watching
dropping that
Extreme
on
Sisters and you're watching 90
Patreon.
Day, get
You're
your life
missing out.
together.
Absolutely. So wanted to shout out some of our new patrons who have joined us in June. Welcome, friends. Mary Kate, Bridget, Sarah. We love you guys. Thank you for joining in the fun. That's over on Patreon. We have
Mary
a
Kate.
blast.
And Ashley Olsen turned 35, which should not be illegal. Not illegal. Legal.
Illegal.
Should not be an option.
To me,
35.
they're, like,
I'm only
dead.
2 years older.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
Like
and they
I-
never existed.
right, because like they are what a
Yes.
bizarre, and just their whole entire presence. I don't think I've heard them talk in 10 years.
You're
Could you
so right.
Place their voices. You know what I mean? It's just very.
Can't we get a documentary or a reality show of
where's
their
that?
stupid clothing and who's buying? That was a question on that. I'm going on a game show, guys. I won't say which one, but you're going to see me on national television as long as I pass my COVID test and didn't fuck that up. And hopefully I don't fuck it up for the Escape to Reality fam, okay?
Yeah.
But I won't
Wait.
release the name of the show yet, but it's happening.
Can't wait.
Oh boy, but one of the questions was they're making millions of dollars off the row. Who's buying this shit? And how
Are
is it
they?
not all over Marshalls?
Huh. Fascinating.
Or
I don't
not?
know.
Is it the row or the another one? Something.
I don't know what,
what
they're
else
called.
their other clothing
See, I don't
line
even know
is.
what their clothing thing is.
They should have gone the Lauren Conrad route and made it affordable for everyone.
Right.
But I guess they're still making buckets of money. Who cares? They probably have been smoking as long as Angela. I bet John
Right.
Stamos gave him the cig, not Danny.
They're like 3.
Oh, and thank you for everyone. We really, truly appreciate I think our girl Cheryl left us a sweet review. Thank you so much. Elena, we freaking love you.
Thank you.
And EB8, we love you. Also, I want to shout out to someone on Moira. I said her name
Moira.
wrong before.
I love
Moira.
Moira.
Love that fucking name.
I love that
And
name.
love you. You are
Love
such a sweetheart.
Thank
Keep
you.
being you, baby girl.
We love you guys.
And
the
to
reviews,
person-
honestly,
yeah,
we love it. Somebody said something
we
weird about us
apologize
talking
to
about
someone that
Kanye.
we
offended you.
offended, but
I stand by my
didn't mean
comment.
it that way. but
Definitely not. All right,
Jeez.
let's do it. Let's talk.
I should know
Ange.
better than to talk about Kanye.
People love Kanye.
Ah,
They stand for Kanye.
you know, I honestly like him. If I had to
No.
save someone on a lifeboat, who am I saving, Kim or Kanye? I'd probably pull up Kanye. I love to see. I have a soft spot for Kanye smiling. People put on
Kanye
TikTok,
smiling is
people coming up.
joyous.
There's something when he has
Yeah.
that genuine smile. It really,
But
you
see,
can't help it. I know.
I
He's
can't
crazy,
forget
but
the bullshit, and I
I know,
understand. I don't even want to
know.
get into Kanye.
I know, I
understand
know.
he has mental
I just
health
want to.
issues.
I saw him smile with that or Irina.
Can't with Kanye.
So he's
The
just
joy.
he's fascinating.
He is.
There's my
that's why
first
he's
fascinating
famous.
of the episode. Yeah.
That's why he's famous.
And to make
know?
all that money off shoes, who would have thought when he first came out with his shoes,
He's
I
a
didn't have
freaking
any faith in
billionaire
him.
now. Billionaire. It's crazy to me. He's making
unbelievable.
buckets of money off that shit. Off those slides and those shoes.
Are they
and the
comfortable?
Yeezy. It's insane. I don't know. They better feel like a cloud on your foot.
Does your husband have any?
Crazy.
Has he ever
No.
had any?
No.
Do you know
He doesn't
anybody who's ever
support
had
Kanye.
them? Are they comfortable?
Yeah, I've never talked to anybody who wears Kanye's and is like trying to sell me on them.
Jeez. Somebody's buying them.
Right?
It's crazy. Who would have
It
thought?
is. Here we are, back to Kanye.
Him and Michael Jordan.
Kanye.
I just had to say,
Kanye.
if I offended somebody, I apologize. I didn't mean to, but anyway.
Let's talk, Ange.
It's like, geez, you put that in writing? That's so crazy. We're obviously not that, but okay. I'll go shake in the corner after.
Okay, here we go. Let's start with Angela. Losing 40 pounds
That's healthy.
in a month. Seems normal.
That is
Listen.
not okay, right? I mean, it's okay, but it's not okay, right?
Few layers to this. One was like she lost 40 pounds in a week, and then like the doctors are telling her like you got to quit smoking, you're gonna die. And then she's like, I have an abscess in my mouth that's making me wear this mask. What's going on? What does that mean? What's happening inside of her body that the doctors are so concerned? She looks okay. You know what I mean?
If she can have something that can rupture inside of her, why did you guys not make like the other doctor and test her for nicotine? Hello?
Right. Okay. I'm not trusting a fucking doctor who's telling me to go pound some edibles, and then she's like, eatables, are those legal in Georgia? And he's like, oh, I don't know. It's like, who is this doctor? What the fuck are you talking about?
He's off the Sunset Strip and you have to walk up. It's like those office cubicles. The whole walls are made of just cubicle fabric, and you walk up some dark alleyway and somebody's selling bootleg Louis Vuitton across the hallway too.
100%.
That's so stupid too. How is eating edibles have anything to do with quitting smoking?
I mean,
Come on.
it's, to me, I just don't understand how she got the surgery in the first place. Like you said, like they shouldn't have done it at all. If she was smoking, they shouldn't have done the surgery. This is a serious fucking thing. She's out here dropping weight like she's on Survivor Extreme, and the doctors just don't even give a shit about the fact that she smoked. It's dumb.
And she sells them 10 cigarettes, and then she tells the hypnotist a pack. That's a big difference. I think there's probably a 15 cigarette differential in there, maybe 12. That's a lot.
I thought she was more like a
A
two-packer.
double packer, right?
Yeah. Like I kind of was like, oh, pack a day, not bad. Grand scheme of things. Like,
So
Angela,
I put in
our other Angela, right? Our Love After
Right.
Lockup friend.
Or Michael Kors
She was
shopper.
2 packs a day.
And that's maybe the throat difference.
Right.
Man, how do you smoke that much and the way that she was just in love with looking at that cigarette and that last, like that really was going to be her last cigarette. I doubt
Yeah.
it.
You know
Which
what
she
though?
had a
I've
pack of
known
cigarettes with Brittany.
2 smokers who went to hypnotists and stopped
Oh, I believe in
smoking
it.
for
I believe it
life.
could work. Yeah.
But then why can't it just
I
work for
wanted to do that
everything?
for like mental illness.
right?
Yeah. Right.
You just go in like, all right, now you go back to a time before you suffered trauma and everything's fine. And you just
Yeah.
wake up
And you're
like you
not
did
going to
to her.
yell.
Right.
Like Tyler's like, stop yelling. It's like, okay, I'm going to be super calm and be like a zombie the rest of my life. This guy, Scott Schmerin is his name. It goes on Howard Stern. And he does hypnotize these people. One guy, they told him that his cock was gone. And now one of the like the major, like one of the things that this guy freaked out. I was like, oh, my cock is gone. And you could hear in this guy's voice that he really truly thought, he looked down and he thought his penis was gone.
Oh, there's
And
a
he was
guy,
hypnotized.
I think he still does it, a hypnotist who comes to the Del Mar Fair every year, now the San Diego
Uh-huh.
County Fair. And he
Oh, it used to be
does
called the Del Mar Fair
Oh
for
yeah. Old school. That's an
OGs.
old OG San Diego reference for you. He does like an X-rated show where they do shit like that, like bring strangers up and like tell them they've had sex with each other and whatever. He did our high school graduation party, like or whatever it was, like grad night, but it was all PG bullshit. But like he was hypnotizing people and he does it
I'm
with an
not signing up
audience.
for
So
that.
no, fuck no. They're like
No way.
fucking with each
You're not
other.
fucking with my
Strangers are
brain.
touching each
No.
other. It's like bizarre. I would never
No.
do that.
If I wanted to, I believe if for the quitting smoking, it's good. Maybe sleepwalking, maybe
Right.
compulsive eating
But like you're essentially using hypnotism to like fuck with people
as a
You know
crutch.
what I mean?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Or
that's-
no. Oh, Angela, but no, and him.
yes.
Right.
Right.
That's a
That's like
weird
game.
thing.
Totally.
If Angela can't quit smoke, okay, if Angela can't stop, I understand that it's just extreme. I truly believe that if you want to do something in life, you'll just do it. If you want to quit smoking, you quit smoking. If you want to be skinny, you'll be skinny. The shortcuts, I mean, it might help people, but
Yes, I mean, I think some
it is
addictions,
kinda,
right,
yeah.
are crazy. Like
Right.
nicotine is literally an addictive thing created by humans
Right.
to get other people addicted to shit. So I understand it's very hard to quit smoking.
But if you
She
want to do
doesn't
something,
well,
yeah.
she doesn't seem like she didn't want to do it till now.
No.
Till somebody
no.
told her essentially you can blow up essentially from the inside out and die because you're smoking.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it's great. I think that science of it all is awesome that people can lose weight like that. But to drop 40 pounds, I mean, they dropped my 6-year-old in weight. I mean, that's a lot of weight in one freaking month.
Absolutely.
And
I hate how she said Michael was her trigger for smoking. It's like, don't blame this shit on Michael.
Yeah. And
Like,
to
come
say
on.
Michael's not answering the phone, Michael's out doing stuff, then Michael's not doing anything. Michael's
No.
sleeping, you stupid bitch.
Let's be real. This is no longer, like we've said, this has been the Angela show for a while. Michael is secondary to the storyline.
I'm so sick of her saying that too.
Right.
Poor Michael.
I know.
Get the fuck out of there. She can't wear her mask over her nose. She does look a lot thinner already, but
Oh, she does. It's crazy.
when you see how much, and then 270 something pounds to 240, that's still heavy, but it has a lot of weight to lose. And now she's probably down to freaking 160, I'd say.
I know.
She's thin,
She is.
but yet she doesn't want to exercise. I wonder if she is now. But food, I mean, is a lot of it's
food
what
is
you lose
90
weight.
food
That's
is
how you
like
do it.
60 to 70% of it
Yeah. Oh yeah.
by far to me.
But she's never quitting smoking.
I wonder, you think she quit? No.
In that picture with her and Brittany from Vanderpump Rules, there is a pack of cigarettes in front
Yeah,
of her.
Well, there you go.
That's a lot of weight to lose in 5 weeks.
It's crazy.
I hate those doctors.
Yeah. All right, let's talk Natalie and Mike. Oh my god. Trish. I loved her walking around, the mom walking. I'm the big bad mommy.
She is sick. Give her
The way that
$5,000.
Give her
her
$5
outta
grand
here.
and send her back to the Ukraine. I love how we're giving her an accent.
She's little
loved
Trump.
Mike and Mike and the mom, like heckling Natalie from the side of the car. What'd she say? What'd I say? Like when she first got in the car and he's like, tell me what my mother said. It's like, okay. Like they were
She didn't do
harassing her, I feel
anything,
like.
Natalie.
But it was very
She
weird.
didn't do
She just
anything
went
to
dead
you.
silent. Dead silent.
Oh, it was uncomfortable. Mike was getting really
Very
aggressive.
Yeah.
It was like being on a school bus and they're yelling at some kid who doesn't want to listen, who's been bullied from them for 300 days. It's the last day of
She
school and
should
they're
have
done
just
with it.
said, I heard you call me a hooker. There were plenty of moments where even though Natalie's psychotic, Trish was out of line. Like you could document moments of her being.
I can't
You
imagine
told me
what
I
else
was old.
they didn't
and couldn't have
catch.
chil-
Yeah.
Right, exactly. So it's
Yeah.
like Natalie had a case, but if you go silent
Had
the
a
second anyone
case.
asks you about it, you look nuts.
Well, and wearing her backpack saying, I called my mother and my mother said I don't have to talk to you anymore. And you are mean. Oh my God. Her mom probably doesn't know what the hell she's talking about.
Oh, mom doesn't know what day it is. She has no idea what's going on.
And Natalie's outfit, she's dressed like Dolly Parton in 9 to 5. And come on, just go to the airport alone. Call an Uber. You can get an Uber out in this.
I kind of loved the outfit. I was like, look at her in this blazer and shirt combination.
The blazer's back. The blazer though almost looks like an old couch fabric. It is cute. No, she is cute.
No, it was
The
very
80s,
old.
90s are very back. Yeah.
I
can't help but love her, honestly. She's hilarious. She's batshit crazy.
She's really. How about you know what I love? The amount of space she was leaving between them and the airport. Like even with the escalator, like, come on, you coming? She was like, I'm gonna wait for 6 stairs and then I'm gonna walk up. Like, and same with the twisty thing at the open of the airport.
Yes, she waited for them to go around. Yeah. She won't be in their space. No. She's so dramatic.
Nuts.
She's very childlike with that.
Totally. I mean, Mike did compare her to her like a 5-year-old, and I think that's pretty accurate. But Mike is also a child.
Mike is a psychopath. I love you, Mama. Thanks for everything, Mama. Thanks for the tomahawk, Mama.
I apologize for my wife being disrespectful to you, Mother.
Oh my God, that mother, she is. You do not want to deal with her in a customer service situation.
Oh no, she's a nightmare. You know how many times she said consider the source about Natalie? It was like, you know those crazy people on
Follow
Facebook?
the money.
Like people who are deep into like the Facebook conspiracy theories are like, consider the source. That's what she is.
She's like that old wrestler. I can't think of his name right now. I'm gonna lose the trivia competition.
Mickey Rourke.
It's not Mickey Rourke, but he was gonna run for VP or whatever. He's got that deep voice. Consider the money. Follow the money.
No idea.
I'll Google it.
You got to get ready for your.
I know. I got to get my brain sharp.
Yeah. What are you gonna do there? Sniff some.
I don't know.
Melon salts. Really wake up.
Oh, I really pray I don't make a fool of myself.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
God.
Okay, what else on them?
At what point do they end up getting divorced?
We already know this is
Jesse Ventura.
Jesse Ventura. Oh, he was going to run for governor of California. What did you say?
He's a freak. Yeah, maybe vice president. One of those.
You said vice president.
He lives off the grid and he's a freak. Follow the money.
Jesse Ventura, thank you. I think what TLC did here was they were like, listen, this story's fucked. How can we blow it up even more? Send them to Mike Moms. You know what I mean? Like this just all seems like
it was gold.
It was going to be a disaster. It was great.
Yeah, it really was. I loved it. It made the show for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, she is batshit crazy, but in the best way. And there's a lot of people that could still have like just gone on with life with them, right?
Yes.
I mean, I'm dramatic and nuts like that, so I could see myself acting like her. But
did you notice when the mom and Mike were saying goodbye that he like was shushing her? He was like petting her head. He's like, shh. Like a baby. It was so creepy.
He's putting her to sleep at night.
Oh god, I could see that. Does anyone know the creepy child's book? I'll Love You Forever.
Is it with the blue cover with the kid in the toilet? Oh, it's so sad. I don't touch that shit.
Oh, okay. Well, that book in the end, the kid is holding the mom and rocking the mom. That's what they remind me of.
I do not like books. I read that once and you're like sobbing by the end. And I'm like, fuck this shit. It's too depressing. I'm out of
Alright,
here.
Speaking of depressing,
Plus, I like a hardcover book. I hate a soft cover. The
I
one
hate
we
a
got a
soft
soft
book
cover.
as well.
Hate it.
Sterling's gonna rip it. Got this freaking toy for his
It
birthday
gets dirty somehow.
yesterday. These rockets that have like little pieces attached.
Uh-huh.
Carrying them around, ripping off the actual parts of the rocket so it wouldn't fly. Within 5 minutes, he's ruined 5 of the 8 rockets that I
They
didn't
ruin
even know.
everything. Oh yeah.
Crazy.
You're like, thanks for the gift, Grandma.
Right.
But little Johnny already fucked it up.
right.
Same here.
Let's talk
Can't
about
give him
Kalani
anything.
and Asuelu. Okay. I found this made me uncomfortable.
I find them to be okay. Give me all your thoughts and I'll go off about them.
I don't know what energy she's trying to give us. It's like it's very odd to me that she's suddenly like talking about sex all of the time openly. They're joking about the whips. She's using a sex toy on him in a shop in public. They're joking. Like it just seemed so out of left field to me. I don't get it. It creeped
And
me
it didn't
out.
seem like a couple who really hated each other.
It didn't either. It felt like we were seeing a storyline that they are creating to pretend
that they
like
hate
they're
each other, but they
repairing
don't
something.
really hate
Right.
each other.
Right.
Yeah. Who wants to go if you hate each other? Why do you want to go? Sex is just gonna solve everything. If he was driving you that crazy,
It's almost like she's like gaslighting him or something. Because like this episode, she's acting like it's like she's like acting all lovey-dovey and happy and then she's like, oh, and then now I have to tell him something. It's really gonna piss him off. And then next week,
yeah,
she like wants to blow up his world by telling him about the attorney. It's like either
it is shady. Yeah,
it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then she's acting like she hates where they go on vacation, on a trip, and then
a sex
and
trip.
to him, she's acting like it's this great thing he's done. I don't know. It seems like.
And
she's
who's that
fake.
obsessed with the whole thing? You really okay? Why'd you bring the mom with the kids if you're fucking all night long? Did you bring in the kids and oh, you're gonna
Right.
go in there smelling like Asuelo's dick and be like, okay, mom, bring the kids in.
Right.
And you're that horned up? You're talking about it in front of your mom.
I thought that was
And I just don't buy it. I feel like they get along fine. Their energy seemed like they I don't know. And now they're pounding whiskey to fuck each other.
right. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there was a fake energy to me about it. I just don't understand why the mother would subject herself to this. I understand you love your kids.
Leave the kids at home.
There should be a line where you're like, I'm not doing this.
Yes.
I'm not going to ride in the front seat you're stuffed in the back between these two crying kids to some shitty freaking cabin. I'm not doing it. I raised you. I deserve better than this.
The sex getaway turns into a sad trip with your mother-in-law. There's no more sex getaway. It's very weird.
Yeah, very weird.
If Kalani can't sacrifice leaving her kids with her mom for a couple days, then you're not having sex. It's over.
You got
Stupid.
Yeah.
It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, it's weird to have your mother along with you on a trip where the sole purpose is for you guys to bang it out.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. They're not even pretending like it's anything else, right? It's not like, hey, we're going here for the weekend.
We're gonna go
It'd be
hike.
fun for you to come, Mom. It's like, no, Mom, come so we can go bang. It's like, no.
It's so weird.
I'm not.
You better get out of here. If the cabin's not a rockin', don't come a knocking.
No.
Or if the cabin is a rockin'.
Right.
I actually like Asuelu. I think he is trying. I mean, I don't hate him.
Right.
I like Kalani. She's all right, but it's stupid. He wants to cuddle and she wants to breastfeed.
Right. That's it.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, Tyler, I breastfed too. Tyler was in the bed. I mean, Asuelu doesn't have to freaking be in Timbuktu. Plus, if you're going the whole trip and then bring in the mother-in-law and the kids for the sex was the weirdest thing in the entire world. I'm sorry. Weird. It was stupid. And don't be mean to him. don't leave your husband to plan a trip. You'll end up in a dirty cabin.
So true.
Pick what you want, ladies.
You're never gonna be surprised with what you think.
Like, don't leave it up to them.
Absolutely not.
Oh, and he doesn't believe in masturbation. Well, you better start. And I don't feel like guys don't believe in masturbation. Never heard that one before. It's her job. And then you're only having sex once every couple weeks. Still, I mean, that seems like that's sex plus masturbation for the guy.
Right.
I don't buy that. Guys are masturbating twice a day or once a day.
Right. Agreed.
They can't keep their hands off their freaking willies from day one. I got 3 boys. I have to yell at them nonstop to stop, you know.
Oh,
Come
God,
on.
don't even tell me that.
Oh, God. It's only, I mean, we don't have to get into kids touching their dicks, but I mean, you're probably 36 hours away from that.
God.
My little kid's already a perv. I don't know. I just, if some guy was like, you're my masturbation, I'm not touching my dick, I'd be like, you better figure it out there, sweetie.
Gross.
Or
Right.
I don't know. It's nuts. Masturbation's healthy especially for these men. Sometimes they just have to. A guy just sometimes has to clear it out, I think, and they can see clearly. Men and women are so different.
Look at you.
They gotta
Sometimes they
shoot
just need
that.
to get it out of them.
They do. I swear. I think so. Not like I'm a man, but I don't know.
All right, let's talk.
Masturbation's a beautiful.
All right, thank you. That's enough. We're moving on. You leave Justine just with enough airtime and she's just gonna go down. We should just do that. We should have one episode that's just Justine's brain just taking us on a journey and I won't say a word.
Oh, God. I'll end up in jail.
Okay.
Some guy that's a friend of mine who listens, I'm ashamed that he does. I don't know how often, but he goes, I can't believe you haven't had your kids taken away yet. I keep thinking about that, but everything's in jest, police officer.
All right, Libby and Andre. I have nothing to say.
I mean, all I can look when that sister Becky, hilarious that her name's Becky.
Yes,
in this
it
day
is.
and age, you almost have to change your name from Becky. I'm sorry. It's a joke at this point.
Yeah, I read that.
And
like, the name
Karen. We got called
said.
Karens.
Yeah.
I could be a Karen if I wanted to be, but not in
could
that
not.
situation. We weren't.
No, absolutely not.
I'm sure I've been nuts, but I'm a Justine. I don't know if I'm a Karen.
Oh no, you're a Justine. That's what makes you you. Absolutely. There are only
That's a
few
little
of
bit
you.
of homeless, mentally ill person on the side of the street with a Karen. I felt bad. I saw a homeless person today, but then she had a lighter and a cigarette, and then I don't feel bad anymore.
Cigarette. Okay, you know what I did love? The only
You got
thing
luxuries.
the only thing that I liked, but Libby's the tech. I feel like the
Is she
only
the
thing I took
baby?
out of this. Okay, exactly. I feel like I now know their sister dynamic like intimately. By the way,
Yes.
the other two could not give a shit about Libby's reaction at all. And then when
Yeah.
she was like, "It hurt my eye for days," like when they threw it at her, and she was like, "Whatever." Like both of them could give a shit less.
Shut up, Libby.
That. Yeah, they were like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I
fuck
did
off.
too.
Fuck off,
I
Libby."
actually didn't mind it. It was actually somewhat real if Andre's not involved.
I thought that
Somewhat,
was
I
bullshit,
guess.
but yeah.
It is.
All right.
But I still don't want a TV show of it, TLC.
No,
and I don't care about
it.
them being on an RV trip.
Nor do I.
What did Andre do? He's a piece of garbage. But
I mean, so the sister's mad he stole the house essentially, or tried to.
so stupid. He's making money. Well, come on. It's
right.
stupid. There's really nothing to say. They're idiots.
Tiffany and Ronald.
I hate them both.
Does she have a job? This is a real
Doing
question.
makeup online? I don't think so.
Okay, because
Not a real
in
job.
America, like I don't think as Americans, most places we can buy, and anyone can buy an open-ended ticket. That's called where like you need a return date most places to enter.
They won't even let you on,
Well,
right?
Yeah, you have to have exit plans. Like they have to know.
Called getting a visa, and you can't just stay places, right?
Yeah,
that's why they have
one time
the
to Europe. I bought my flight there with one airline and my flight back with another, and I had to show proof of that other flight when I got to the airport. Like they don't let you just like go. So what is she talking about? An
Huh.
open-ended ticket. It's like, what? I don't know.
And 3 months. She's just gonna leave. She just got an apartment. Who's paying for the apartment for
Right.
3 months?
Right. I love the
She's
mom.
so dumb.
So dumb. The mom's like, you're a smart girl, but this isn't the brightest idea you've had. Tiffany's like, I'm very smart. It's like, are you?
I love the mom. How young she looks. I still can't get over it every single
So
time.
young. So young.
And if Ronald pulled that shit at the visa appointment, I wouldn't be going and visiting him for Christmas.
No.
I'd be pissed.
Why am I going to some shitty apartment in South Africa when my mom's decorating and having a beautiful thing and we're dancing salsa, like she said, in the kitchen, eating food? Where am I going?
I'm
not
eating the
with it.
carne asada and beer,
I'm eating
okay?
the carne asada. See. Like, come on.
There's no way in hell I'm dragging my kids there.
No.
And that was like COVID Christmas, too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right?
There's no fucking way.
No.
They opened up South Africa. Shut the
borders are
fuck up.
open. Isn't it crazy how our language has shifted so dramatically in a
Yeah.
year? Like, just the things that we say now that we just weren't even in our vocabulary is crazy.
So true.
Quarantine and isolation and all these COVID words. It's wild.
Hand sanitizer.
Opening up, tiers, all of this shit. We're in tier 2.
I know.
Tier 3.
I was getting in a car. Yeah, right? I was getting in my car and I look over and this lady's rubbing her hands together. She's sanitizing. I'm sanitizing. It's so funny. What a
Yeah.
world.
It's crazy.
I think I'll always sanitize
Oh, yeah. All right, last but
forever.
not least,
My poor kids are going to be in school sanitizing.
Brandon and Julia.
I hope this Delta variant doesn't come and make us all dead.
Me too. I don't have anything to say really about Brandon and Julia. I feel like either this
I love
is
Julia.
either this is fake or something happened off
Yeah.
line. Like, because
Ron
they
is-
seem really pissed about a shitty party in like a town hall.
Right. Right. Like parents are pushy. What world are you at? And also, does Ron want them to live there forever? You got a peephole in the thing. You're watching Julia shower, Ron.
Right. I don't know.
Why can't he try and move out? They're married. Did you think they were going to live there for? He was getting ready to throw his punch to his kid. Poor little Julia's got to sit there and deal with it. And then they get up and he's like, okay, have a nice night. And poor Julia's got to like walk down with her hair covering her face so that Ron doesn't trip her. I don't know. It seemed very aggressive.
Imagine this situation Julia's in. Very uncomfortable. Stuck in between this weird family shit.
Oh my God. Out on a
And,
farm
like-
in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, with these parents that are like creepily obsessed with their kid and don't want him to move on, and you're the chick who's taking him away. I don't. You would be afraid, right?
And
Crazy.
he gets red.
He does. And the mom, her haircut is so severe. It's just
Her
does
friend Cheryl
nothing.
sent us that she looks like REO Speedwagon's lead singer. You have to look at it. She does. Spit an image. That hair is something else. What a world.
Crazy.
It's coming back too. That
Is it?
style.
No.
Yeah.
And
Their girls have like the feather, like she's like
Oh, like
somewhat
the
she's like Farrah
70s?
Fawcett. Yeah.
okay.
Not that she's Farrah
life.
Fawcett.
Quite
Brandon's
generous
mom
of
and
you.
Farrah Fawcett. What a babe.
There's her next.
Can you imagine
name.
if Brandon's
Don't do
mom
that.
was the sex pot and she's in people's garages? Farrah Fawcett was a babe, but you know, when you see
Oh.
a young Pam Anderson, I don't picture old Pam Anderson because you don't see her a lot.
Yes.
I picture old Farrah Fawcett. She's
I
like,
don't.
when I see a Farrah Fawcett,
Yeah.
I feel bad because I know what's coming.
Oh, I don't. Interesting. Oh, by the way, our light as a feather, stiff as a board comment.
Yes,
Dorian said it's because of the movie The Craft.
that's what
We
a
all
girl,
watched.
Rachel,
with- yeah.
and our Patreon messages. I've never
Okay.
seen that.
Okay. I
was
don't
just a
think I
follower.
had seen The Craft either, but so it must have just been passed down to us through The Craft. I don't know.
So it was a pop culture thing.
Yes,
so that
it was
makes
pop
sense.
Culture. There you go.
So he knew that.
rather than
Is he doing that at
Justine thought it was
sleepovers?
just some mysterious world You were on
Like
the
a
East
game of
Coast, huh?
telephone, game of telephone across the country.
Yeah, he would do light as a feather, stiff as a board.
What
with
is
his
the
sisters
craft
or something.
about? With his
Witches. You've never
sisters?
seen
Oh
The
my
Craft?
god. They had a better siblinghood. My brother would be like, get the fuck out of here, Peter. Well, you think you're involved in this? You gotta fuck one of my friends, Peter. Oh wow, good for them. That's why they
you're great.
talk to them still.
All
Good.
right.
That's
Well,
sweet. That's really cute. I could picture them all three. Do you ever think about that? Them as siblings and like little Dorian and the sisters and
I mean, they have a
them
very
being
sweet
kids together.
relationship in
They
life.
do.
You know, yeah,
It's cute.
it's very. You know,
If
they
you think of
all
them as kids, what if you could
admire
watch
each other.
a little Dorian? Can you imagine if you could see your
Like
husband
Dorian,
or if I could see
an interesting
Oh, well.
child.
4 years isn't bad.
Yeah, not bad.
I think
Right.
if you're 7, 8 years old and then you get a sibling,
Right.
and then there's Geneva who's an only child.
What a life.
She had the best.
What a life, baby. All right, guys.
Hey, my best friends growing up have all been only children. It's very, very odd.
Fascinating. See,
Yeah,
only children. Way to go.
it's weird.
All right, guys. That's it.
Yeah.
Guess
Never
what?
had a
We'll be
friend with
back.
a hot brother.
Oh, guys. Guess what starts this week? Love After
Oh
Lockup.
yeah, baby.
Can't fucking wait. If you want to hear
I
real
can't
joy in
wait
our,
either.
our voices, listen to our first recap of that coming your way.
And at the
Saturday.
live, I got Chevelle's outfit to still wear, everybody. So July 18th, I'll be getting the link ready. Don't make any fucking plans. It's gonna be on Twitch. There's even an app on your smart TV. You can put us up on the big screen.
Oh god, that's terrifying. All right, it'll be fun. We love you guys.
Tell your
We'll be
friends
back.
and tell your dad. Have your husbands masturbate early because they won't be able to hold back.